The land of the rising sun is an interesting place, to say the least. Japan has influenced the world in numerous ways. Innovations that have changed our daily lives, food that has shaped international palates, and subcultures that continue to influence popular culture. Japan continues to evolve rapidly. Just when you think you understand everything about Japanese culture, something new pops up. So in this video, we are going to talk about the 10 things you didn't know about Japan. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Number 10. Japan is an island nation. Unlike most countries that are one solid landmass, Japan is actually a group of islands that form a country, typically referred to as an archipelago. The Japanese archipelago consists of 6,852 islands. While only 430 of those islands are inhabited, Honshu is considered the main island, and most of the islands are considered ghosts. Number 9. There are more pets than children. Back in 2013, Goldman Sachs found that there were more registered pets in Japan than there were children. At the time, there were 21.3 million cats and dogs registered and only 16.5 million children below the age of 15. Japan may be a paradise for pet lovers. Number 8. Hanami means flower viewing. The famous cherry blossom season in Japan is super famous. But it's not just about taking selfies and Instapics of the flowers. Sitting underneath the blossoms of various trees is another centuries-old tradition. Families and friends gather for picnics under the full bloom and think about the impermanence and beauty of life. Number 7. Slurping is a compliment. For a country with so many strict etiquette rules, it comes as a shock to many Westerners that slurping noodles or soups while eating is perfectly acceptable in Japan. In fact, slurping isn't just acceptable, it's actually encouraged. It's considered to be a sign that the food is delicious, and it's a compliment to the cook. Number 6. Japan eats the most seafood in the world. The Japanese are the largest importer of seafood. It's one of the fun facts about Japanese culture. They actually eat over 17 million tons of fish per year. You will find that seafood is a staple food for the Japanese and is included in most meals. Over 20% of their protein is from seafood. Number 5. There are queues for your shoes. You might know that it's polite to take your shoes off when entering someone's home in Japan, but it can be difficult to tell if you're supposed to take them off in many other buildings, such as temples, shrines, and restaurants. Fortunately, there are a few cues to look for. If slippers are set around the entrance, it's a clear indication that guests should take their outdoor shoes off and put the slippers on instead. Number 4. Japan has the third highest life expectancy. Japanese have the highest life expectancy in the world due to their diet and lifestyle. They are very healthy people and exercise regularly. On average, men will live until they're 81 years old and women 87 years old. This is causing a crisis in Japan because there's a lack of childbirth also. Number 3. Tokyo's rush hour people pushers don't exist anymore. Tokyo rush hour is unlike anything they've experienced anywhere else. Every day, millions of people cram into trains and subways as they commute to work. And on some lines, people are so tightly packed that you can actually sleep standing up without falling over. You might have seen videos from Tokyo subway stations during rush hour, where specially assigned station staff would use all their strength to push the hordes of people trying to make it onto the train. Number 2. Gambling is illegal. Gambling is illegal in Japan, and casinos and gambling on overseas betting sites are completely banned. But if you have ever been to Japan, you have probably noticed the ubiquitous pachinko parlors, loud, bright entertainment establishments where people spend hours in front of pachinko, a type of slot machine or arcade game. Pachinko is not considered gambling because of its unique prize system. Prizes often consist of small, everyday items like pens, badges, or cigarettes, which can then be exchanged for money at a different shop which is, on paper, not affiliated with the pachinko parlor. Number 1. Office naps aren't frowned upon. Sleeping on the job will generally not be well received by managers in offices around the world, and you'd probably imagine it to be the same in Japan. a country known for its long working hours and considerable amounts of overtime. However, if you work at a traditional Japanese company, chances are that you will hear alarm clocks going off every now and then as your colleagues take naps at their desks during lunch breaks and evening overtime sessions. This will not be seen as something negative, but rather as the result of the employee's hard work and extreme dedication to the workplace. So that's it. Please like, share, and comment with your thoughts below if you liked this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.